What do you want to do? Into the frame, please. I am Marimba, aka Peace in the Promise, and this is my husband Steve, and we are on a lovely staycation as we are not in our home, and I made him put on a robe because I wanted us to be matching. We have been I think only one episode is out, but we have season 2 of Peace in the Promise Pod. Well, I have season 2 of Peace in the Promise Pod out, which is featuring my husband, and it's called Peace in the Covenant. And throughout that series, only one episode is out. Maybe 2 will be out by the time this video comes out, but it's pretty much trying to like capture our journey from the beginning of before everything started to like where we are now. So the first episode is kind of about, like, I call it in the beginning and it's like how in the beginning, yes, how we got into a relationship. So everything that happened before us actually getting into a relationship. So if you're interested, follow my podcast, which is Peace in the Promise Pod, and that is available on Spotify, Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts. So give that a follow. And yeah, join our journey. But I think that's why I wanted to record this video as well, babe, because it's like a continuation of the podcast and whatnot. But yes, are you just gonna lie there for the whole video?
Hey man, this is a staycation. Welcome to Peace and the Promise.
Yay.
You've come back to us again, and my name is... You don't need to know my name right now. You probably know me by now, but this is my wife, Mirembe.
You speak up because they can't hear you.
This is my wife,
There we go.
Milembe.
Hi!
We've come here to talk about relationships.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about relationships? I ain't got no clue.
Well,
About
lovely
that.
day for a picnic, isn't it?
Are we making weird faces?
No,
Or?
I'm just trying to set my body down.
You can take the
So,
reins.
just want to let you know that you're wonderful and I appreciate you.
Aw.
Everything that you do,
Oh,
looking after the kids and holding down the fort.
oh.
You know, without you, we wouldn't be where we are now.
Mm-hmm.
But you keep the house together.
Oh, thanks, babe.
You know, you, as a mother and as a wife. Sorry, you know, English still learning me. You know, as a wife, you take care of us.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you make me go to work knowing that I have something to look forward to when I come home.
Oh.
So the more I go to work, it makes me work harder because I know that I've got my lovely wife and my 2.5 kids.
2.5.
Well, 0.5 is still baking in the oven. See, baby ain't come yet. But yeah, at least we... yeah, at least, how can I say? I'm happy.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't ask for something else. I just want to grow a future with you, and we watch our kids grow together. It's like, I don't know, I always had that thing that, you know, I wanted my kids to grow up with me, you know, while I'm still young and active, so that, you know, we can grow together, run together, Even me now, sometimes I even get tired just from 2 seconds of walking. I just said, you know what? Start young, finish young, and by the time our 30s kick, we don't have any kids anymore. Finish the story, move on with life from there, and we grow with our kids. Then you do your future from there. Yeah, I just feel like it's what I felt I wanted to do. Yeah, somebody can be different. People want to enjoy the world and adventure here and there, but we had already been through like so much, and we went through so much. Imagine like being together for like since 2011, and we're dating here. We go out for dinner here, blah blah blah, road trip. I'm like, what more road trip am I gonna go to now? And we're married. We've already gone for thing there. So I said, I enjoyed my time when I was boyfriend girlfriend. But now when we get married, it is. I felt myself like it was time for family. That we now time for us to move to the next step in life. Get a family, organize our family. Although having kids when they're still young is a challenging part, and I do again appreciate you for your hard work and effort, because you're the one who stays with the kids most of the time or all of the time while I'm at work. But yeah, you hold it down, and I really do appreciate it, and I love you for that.
Oh, thanks, babes.
Yeah.
That means a lot.
You mean a lot. I don't know. It's just something on me that it's how I feel. I guess.
Oh, that was so beautiful. Trying to make us cry.
No.
That was really nice.
Just saying it how it is.
I appreciate you, babes.
I love you, and then we've had our ups and our downs, but it is what it is, and we are where we are right now. And even through tough situations and tough times, it doesn't mean that you can't still go out and enjoy yourself. Because whatever happened, it blocks you, it steals your joy away. No, don't let such things go and take joy away. You need at least to make time for each other. The kids are there too, but wherever you can get help for someone to look after the kids, then I'm grateful.
Oh.
I appreciate family too for helping us look after the kids while we can have our bit of time to ourselves. And even right now, as we are in this hotel, just reminiscing the honeymoon days.
Literally, our first week.
Yes, first week.
Honeymoon. What was it? Our first married week.
Yes, first week, yes.
That was so beautiful. Thanks, babes.
You're beautiful.
It made me think that, I know you're like, okay, I'm finished. But you saying that made me think about like the importance of like teamwork and just appreciating and acknowledging each other, like in the role of raising kids. So I guess maybe, yeah, I think something that we have learned or are learning every day in our journey is just like appreciating more than just the words kind of thing. Like it's one thing to say, wow, like you've done a really good job, like I really appreciate you. But then I think what goes one step further is like showing it in your actions, just like how they say, you can say I love you to somebody, but if your actions are not adding up, then it doesn't. How is that really showing the person that you love them? Like it's an action. It's more than just the words. And I think like that's something that we've been really tested in all of that. But I think from that testing, that's what has helped bring out the good fruit in it. Because I think excuse me, yuck. I just burped. But yeah, they say, it's like a corny quote, but they say like how diamonds are not made without pressure. Like pressure makes diamonds. So I think in a way, like that's why they always say like God, it's not necessarily that he brings the bad situations. Like we make our own choices, but
those times are the ones that help us and mold us to become stronger in our relationship and to build us to be who we are today.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree with that, because I can see the fruit of like what we've gone through, and like to think of us like 5 years ago, even like the emotional maturity and like how even in tune you are with me now. Like obviously we're not perfect, but like it's really like it's completely different. Like you were so in tune. Yeah, my head's moving around. But you're so in tune with me now, and I think that really helps our relationship. And I think something that like I always talk about, and like something that you know now, like I always talk about with me, something that is important is that like I feel safe. So safe not just physically, but safe like emotionally, mentally, in all ways. Like I want to know that I'm safe and secure. So usually if maybe we have like a disagreement, or maybe I'm upset about something, usually it's like rooted in maybe me not feeling safe or secure in something. So I think like with that, and obviously the stuff like the tests and challenges that we continue to go through and all of that, but I think that has helped strengthen that. Like you will always make sure like, nah, you know, let me make sure that you feel safe and secure. And I can see that like even in our parenting, like how I don't know, just teamwork. Like it's not even a question, honestly. Like I hear people like even this in this day and age, 2021, it's like, oh my gosh, like he's like Steve's with the kids, or like he's with them, or are they okay with their dad and stuff like that, as if like you know what I mean. And it's like, I remember there's something that you always say, like they're like, oh, are you babysitting the kids, or you're looking after the kids and giving, you know, Marimba a break or something, and it's like you're like, no, I'm just like fathering, I'm being their dad. Like that's what I'm supposed to do. It's not like,
yeah, you're the one, I'm the one who, what is it, who put seeds there to get the kids to come. So how do I not also be a part of their life too? I'm the one that helped bring them into this life, so
yeah,
why can't I also be the one to help make them grow and to teach them where they are right now? It's a process. This is like, how can I process? Am I even talking English?
yes, yeah. I understand you.
Yeah, so just to help one another. I guess it's just not to leave the role all the time for the mom to do. You know? It's to work hand in hand with each other. Moms also need a break too.
Yeah, or whoever's at
all
home
the
with the
time.
kid.
Yeah. Yeah, well, okay. If I'm a stay-at-home dad,
literally, you want help?
I'm also need time.
Literally.
Yeah, even you stay-at-home dads too.
Literally, respect.
You know, so peace to you too. But yeah, just whoever's at home most of the time, they also need their time as well to go out and enjoy. They need their time to see people, because all the time with the kids and this.
You're singing ABC3 and all these Coco Melon and whatever, and you're just like
some people really, it can affect them a lot. By the time they get out there to see people, they're just like,
can I even still communicate? Can I speak English? I've just been speaking like baby talk all day. I like that.
Bless you.
Yeah, all the parents.
All you parents.
Seriously, it's not an easy task. Like, and I think sometimes, again, that's the part, like, people can ask like, oh, like, how is it being like a young parent, or how is parenting and that? But it's one of those things, like when people ask about childbirth, like, it's like I can tell you, or we can share with you like our experience, but it's something that you will not know until you literally go through it yourself. Like I even talk, like when I talk to my sisters about it, like one of them's like, you know what, like I hear you, but literally from what I'm learning from you guys is like, I will not know until I actually go through it. Like, cause like I can empathize, but I can't like sympathize. So I can't say like, yeah, I felt that, or I know that. It's like I can just see it and understand it from your experience. Like it's, yeah, and in a way I think that's a blessing, because then it shows that how, what I always say, like everyone's experience is unique, and then you can make it your own, and then obviously not stuff that works for us won't necessarily work for everyone else. But I think it's, yeah, it just shows that it's a really unique thing, and it's not always easy, but it's always worth it. I think that's a good way to put it as well. Like, and when you work together as a team, that makes all the difference. I tell you what, like I don't understand, mad respect to the people that, I don't know how single mums do it, like God bless you, I don't know how it happens, or single parents or whatever, but I think like really what has helped us is like that teamwork, because just seeing how, I think like, you know, you can see like when, let's say when you help me, like you see like a different response from me, and then let's say if I help you, like, you know, you can just see that like when you lighten the load, like it just, it gives a better response from the other person, when really it's like sometimes you're like, ah, why is this person not handling the house? Aren't they supposed to just do this and this and this? But it's like, okay, but what can you do to help? Like, what can you do to make the load a bit lighter?
Yeah, the more you lessen the load on the other,
the
more it makes it much easier for you to even get what you desire as well.
Yeah, literally.
And you also get that time, and you also feel loved in your own way.
Yeah. No, that makes sense, in the way that like you want to be loved. Yeah. I feel that. Yeah, because it's like
I
kind of
can
like,
see you putting in time to help them out, and they'll also put in time to also help you out and to make you feel happy as well.
yeah. And satisfied, come on.
Mm.
But it's true, like it's like it literally goes back to biblical things, like you reap what you sow, like what you
just what you sow.
But yeah, it's like what you want out of it, like then put it in, like what you are desiring to receive, put it out there. You want them to give to you in a certain way, then you give to them in a way that they want, and be in tune with each other to know what ways someone will respond. So you might think, oh, because I want her physically or whatever, I want them physically, that's how I have to get them, you know what I mean? I'll be physical to them and then they'll want me. But maybe they want just some help around the house with some dishes, or like the kids, or maybe they just need you to put the kids to sleep one night so that they can go to bed early or something like that, you know? And then from that way you will see, oh, okay, now they're actually rested, so now they're actually going to respond to me better, like because they're going to be rested, they're going to have received that love in the way that they needed in that time, you know? So I think that's helping with us too, like, you know, just being in tune with what each other need at the time. And
my brothers help you out.
For real.
Help your wives. If you want some yum yum, my brothers help.
Help. Let her rest.
Yes, we go to work and we make money, but money is not gonna clean the house. It's not gonna make you happy.
Tell them.
Help them.
Help. It's
when
teamwork.
You want to eat, you help.
Yeah, teamwork. And it's
work
not even just like
work together.
Yeah. And it's not even just like with that ulterior motive, like, oh, I'm only doing this because I want this.
Not
it's
for
like,
just yum yum,
yeah,
but just
just serve each other, because then it makes it more enjoyable, and one person's
together,
not like then it's like me, or it's not like, oh, I feel like I'm doing everything and whatever. But that's also where over communicating or communicating well comes into play, because it's like me, I have that responsibility of being like, if I feel tired or overwhelmed, I still am learning to like say it and just be direct and be like, okay, this is how I feel because of this, you know, and not feel guilty about actually expressing how I feel. Because a lot of the time it's like, you're like, I'm willing to help, like I want to help, but like if you don't say anything, I don't always know
communication,
where to help.
Ladies, speak out and talk. Sometimes we don't want to hear it, but sometimes we have to hear it in order for it to be jump started. In marriage, sometimes we jump into things we don't know. Nobody's there telling us. Marriage is where we get even a certificate, but we've never even endured it before. We've not even gone through the education. We just get a certificate straight away. Then we start going to school from there.
Then you learn.
You get the qualification before even starting the thing.
Where did the accent come from?
Somewhere.
Love it. But yeah. Wow, we're the same.
No.
You go. Take over. This is your channel now.
Nah, that's not my channel. I'm tired. I want to go.
Okay.
I'll ask questions.
Peace out. Well, anyway, thank you for making it this far. If you have, God bless you. Hubby and I are now tired. He literally passed out. I think I'm going to keep that in the video. He passed out when we were talking, but thank God something woke him up, and he said some real deep stuff. Sometimes you really need to hear that. You need to hear that you're appreciated, and it's good for us to appreciate each other. But anyway, I pray this was an encouragement to you guys. If it was, leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Share it with somebody, share it with your mans, share it with your friends, share it with whoever you want to share it with. Or you don't have to share it. If you hated it, that's fine too, because not all the time, not everything has to be your jam and your vibe, and that's okay. But anyway, if you are interested, make sure you like and subscribe, and like I said in the beginning, follow my, what is it? The podcast, yeah, Peace in the Promise pod, because my hubby and I are having more conversations kind of like this in regards to like marriage, and we've got a future season that is being planned, but we're still recording season 2, which is Peace in the Covenant. But we're going to be talking about stuff like marriage and things like that. So yeah, if you want to check that out, be sure to go to Spotify, Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts and type in Peace in the Promise pod, and check out my website, peaceinthepromise.com. And yeah, that's about it. About to suit yourself so we can enjoy the rest of our staycation. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.